My biggest pet peeve, man, I would say when people chew when they're, like, talking when they're chewing.
This is fantastic. Makes your taste buds come alive.
And if they're, like, dragging their feet when they walk. You know, my parents always instilled in me not to do that, so I'll probably say those two things.
My most used emoji is laughing emoji. My all-time favorite character of Marvel is the Black Panther. I feel like being the first black character. Me being able to see that at this phase of my life, I like to support him. One thing about me that a lot of people don't know is that I'm 20 years old.
You're young. You're so young.
My biggest pet peeve is rushing. Rushing around, scrubbing around, unorganized.
Rush! You want to rush!
My all-time favorite Marvel character is Spider-Man. He's just iconic. Shout out to Tobey Maguire, the OG one. One item on my bucket list is to go to Lake Como for an extended period of time in Italy. Something about me that maybe not everybody knows yet is that I just got married. Let's go. Shout out to my wife, Julia. If I could have one superpower, it'd be to fly.
My most used emoji is probably the laughing emoji. I don't know, go scuba diving or something. My all-time favorite Marvel character would have to be Incredible Hulk, you know, because as a kid, I always just liked the Hulk whenever he turned green and just got angry. It was just always cool. Something about me that a lot of people may not know is that, I don't know. I'm a pretty normal guy.
One thing I can't live without, I'd say the PS5, PS4 at the time, so PlayStation. Ability to teleport. If I had one superpower, teleport. My biggest pet peeve, whenever people don't clean their plates off, whenever they're done with them. Something a lot of people don't know about me is Wandale is not my first name. I'm not gonna give it to you all, so there you go.
My most used emoji would probably be the 100 sign. If I could have one superpower, it'd be the power of discernment. You know, being able to know if a person has a pure heart or not. My favorite follow on social media is Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg just posts all day, every day, and it's just, you never know what he's gonna post next. One item on my bucket list is to definitely go to Africa. My biggest pet peeve is when people's breath just, oh my gosh, when it's kicking.
It's a thread.
A love affair. I fell in love with the Giants. I saw LT run the touchdown back when they played the Detroit Lions.
Picked off by
Pass down. Phil Simms was my dad's guy.
From generation
Eli was my guy. To generation.
we are
The New York Giants.
It's a thread, a bond. They are the epitome of what we try and be.
A love affair.
Hi. Eli Manning, first jersey I ever owned. Giants on 3! 1, 2, 3! Giants!
I love to be a wide receiver for Daniel Jones.
Caught! Touchdown, Giants!
We are
The New York Giants.
Most used emoji is either the laughing emoji or the crying emoji that I use when I'm laughing even extra harder. Something about me not a lot of people know would probably be that I'm a black belt. My favorite follow on social media is Rod Wave. You know, I feel like I'm a huge Rod Wave fan. He's from around my hometown, so you know, gotta follow him and see what he does, what music he drops. My biggest pet peeve, man, I would say when people chew when they're like talking when they're chewing.
This is fantastic. Makes your taste buds come alive.
And if they're like dragging their feet when they walk. You know, my parents always instilled in me not to do that, so I'll probably say those two things.
My most used emoji is laughing emoji. My all-time favorite character of Marvel is the Black Panther. I feel like being the first black character. Me being able to see that at this phase of my life, I like to support him. One thing about me that a lot of people don't know is that I'm 20 years old.
You're young. You're so young.
My biggest pet peeve is rushing. Rushing around, scrabbling around, unorganized.
Rush! You want to rush?
My all-time favorite